to these two men of the... Oh, here we
would
go.
you look at this? The tag team champions, Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, in the midst of the celebration by the War Raiders, they are out to attack.
And once again targeting the neck of Ivar, and now Eric, who's running in, trying to make the save. These are two War Raiders who've just gone through a long, arduous... Oh, no.
That's exactly what they're doing, attacking the neck specifically of Eric. Can you believe this? These teams are going to meet up in a coup de grace from Finn Balor.
Well, this is a savage world, and you might not like it, but it's about the smartest thing J.D. McDonough and Finn Balor could possibly do right now. Suddenly their grip on Tag Gold just got a little tighter with that attack on the challengers, the War Raiders.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise, unstoppable.